Now, here are the moving parts when it comes to the whole traffic getting for success. The first thing is the concept of what does it really cost to generate traffic. There is no such thing as free traffic. I just want you to know that. We can call it free, and that just means that financially, monetarily speaking, we didn't pay a penny for it. We paid in time instead. All traffic you will pay, at least with time. Some traffic you will pay up front for with a little bit of time, but more money. And other traffic still you will pay, but only out of profit, like an affiliate JV situation. We're going to be talking a lot about demographics throughout this training. There's a lot of things that make up demographics, and I even include what I used to refer to separately as psychographics, which are behaviors or characteristics related specifically to certain demographics. And I just call it all the same. So something like age, marital status, gender, level of education, political affiliation, location, where they live at, and all these other kind of characteristics that are similar to those that multiple individuals share, those are demographic considerations. If we use the term media buying, it's just a fancy way of saying that you're going to give somebody else money and then they are going to help you get the traffic, or you're going to use somebody's network where they already have traffic, and you, by paying a premium, get to tap into some of that traffic. ROI is short for return on investment. This is the name of the game. It's not how much we spend. It's what do we get in return for how much we spend. So ROI is, if you put $1 into advertising or $1 into traffic generation, how much do you get back? Now, here's the second part of that a lot of people forget. How much do you get back within a certain defined period of time? Because I could look at ROI and say, well, I ran this ad, and 2 minutes later, I spent already $100 and haven't seen a single cent. So therefore, I don't have an ROI. But if we waited an hour, then that $100 might turn into $100. We could say, well, the ROI is even. We don't lose anything, but we don't gain anything. But then we wait another day, and all of a sudden the ROI could be positive, right? So it's up to you to decide what the acceptable period of time is to which you're going to define and measure your ROI. And that can, of course, change over time. The more you do this, the longer the tail you can get or consider having for your return on investment. Leads is just a jargon term for people who basically get on your email list. That's the simplest way of thinking of it. There are other ways you could define leads, but for the most part, that's what that refers to. Now, these can be buyer leads, meaning people who've bought something from you, and that's how they got on your email list. Or they could be leads that got on for free that you're attempting to convert into sales, henceforth the name lead. These are the people that are most likely to lead into a sale. That's why they call them leads. I'm going to use the word affiliates and joint venture partners pretty much interchangeably. So if you hear me call somebody a JV or an affiliate, for our training, it pretty much means the same thing. They're people who are going to promote your product via some sort of tracking mechanism, usually a URL specifically, that can say, hey, I know that somebody came from this person, and if that person returns a sale, meaning that if the link they click on from an affiliate results in a sale, then you will, as the vendor, pay the affiliate a certain percentage of the sale for that sale that they generate. And there's a lot of different ways you could play that, but up front, basically, you're paying after a result has occurred. You're giving somebody a chunk because they helped to contribute to that result. Affiliates, JVs, pretty much means the same thing in that regard, and that's what we're going to be calling them. So these are the moving parts that we're going to discuss throughout this module.